Parents, did you know that as early as next year in 2020, there will be 55 million jobs in the U.S. economy? And by the way, did you know that 30% of those jobs will only require some college, an associate's degree, or certification? Well, stay tuned to learn how Prince George's County Public Schools is preparing our children to get career ready for those jobs with their groundbreaking Youth Apprenticeship Program. Hello and welcome to the Career and College Matters show, where we talk about important topics surrounding today's career and college concerns. Our goal is to inform, empower, and inspire you, our viewing audience, with information that will help you to discover and achieve true academic and career success. I am your host, Dr. Mildred Charles, and today I am so honored to have Dr. Jean Paul Cadet in our studios. Dr. Cadet is the Director of Career and Technical Education Department at Prince George's County Public Schools, where he is responsible for over 45 programs across all high schools that are focused on preparing licensed career and college-ready graduates. Before this role, Dr. Cadet served as an educator, a principal at Oxon Hill High School, an adjunct professor at Howard University, HU, and was the recipient of numerous distinctions, including a principal and ambassador fellow at the United States Department of Education in Washington, D.C. Dr. Cadet remains committed to speaking truth to power and advocating for those who have no voice. Thank you, Dr. Cadet, and welcome to the Career and College Matters show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thank you again for joining us. But before we get started, I wanted to set it up and introduce a short clip that will introduce this exciting program that you have.
Stop full speed.
Look around you. Signs of growth and economic development are everywhere. The message is clear. Skilled labor is necessary now more than ever.
Right now we're splicing the wire, 10-gauge wire.
Herb, you can connect that to the cam right there.
Prince George's County Public Schools is providing scholars a unique pathway to fulfill today's demanding workforce requirements. It's called the Youth Apprenticeship Program, the first of its kind in the state of Maryland.
We made sure that they had this type of experiential learning so that it wasn't just a textbook experience, that it was hands-on.
This is a touch and feel, and it's a very creative program.
And more importantly, one that fills a critical need.
Wow, that's amazing. It fills a critical need. So tell our viewing audience, what is that critical need that your program is trying to fill?
What we're doing is we are connecting our students with the work that they're doing in their classroom, and then we're also giving them the skills that will prepare them for high demand, high skill, high wage jobs that upon graduation they will leave high school with not just their diploma but also certifications and licensures that will allow them to either continue and pursue a college or university, or they can go into the field of work where they will earn up to 16% more than another person who did not come out or is not entering the field with those credentials.
Wow, so you're saying that when they finish, they get they earn the high school diploma
Yes.
and the certification at the same time?
Yes.
Wow, that is really setting them up to be career ready.
Yes.
And it sounds similar to the dual enrollment program, is that correct? Where they're leaving with the high school diploma and an associate's degree?
Well, in some cases, the dual enrollment program allows them to take college level courses, and that supports them as they go into a college where there are courses where they will not have to retake once they enter the college or university.
Okay.
But a lot of our students that are in the current technical education programs also enroll in dual enrollment as well.
Wow, that's awesome. So, you know, in doing some research, I remember I read that the career in technical education used to be referred to as vocational tech.
Yes.
So what is the difference and why the name, the rebranding?
So the actual change of vocational tech changed at around 1986.
Okay.
And when they realized that it wasn't about having students being trained in what was considered low wage, low skill jobs.
Okay.
Where we are with career and technology education now is we are preparing students with applied science, applied technology, with higher level applications that they are able to use. And we've seen the benefits of it in their curricular explorations.
Okay.
We've seen where our students in our programs, they are graduating at a 95% to 98% rate. We see where seven of 10 of our students in the CTE program continue on and go to a college or university, but they also come out again with those credentials where they are able to match, in some cases, pay for college themselves.
Wow.
So where we are, we've also incorporated a blend of what everyone calls STEM into our curriculum.
Okay.
So our students are coming out through a rigorous program.
That's wonderful. So you mentioned, you know, and again, what I've read is that this kind of constitutes what people refer to as middle skills careers.
Yes.
So could you tell our audience what are middle skills careers and why are they even important?
I think that there's a lot of emphasis around middle skills, and middle skills are just the application of different abilities that people sometimes take for granted, the ability to make cognitive decisions and decisive decisions around certain areas or certain applications of a particular job. Being able to, I can have a barbering student who knows how to cut hair. But do you know how to manage your finances? Do you know how to open your business or start a business? Do you know how to have exemplary customer service? Mm-hmm. So being able to not just have the skill, but also the social consciousness and the economic consciousness of what it takes to go beyond the skill and to be a service to your community. That's the added part that we bring.
Absolutely. So what can a parent expect for their child when they try to sign up? You know, what are the steps? How does this work?
So we have 2-, 3-, and 4-year programs in all of the high schools throughout Prince George's County Public Schools.
Okay.
Once a student decides whatever career pathway they choose, they will embark on a rigorous program of study. And at the conclusion of that, they will have particular certifications or licensures associated with that particular career path.
Okay. And from what I understand, that some of these students are leaving with these certifications. And how much what is the average income that they can earn?
They can earn anywhere from $38,000 to, as been reported, $70,000.
So wait a minute. Let's say that again. Are you saying $38,000 to
$38,000 to $70,000 with a high school diploma?
With a high school diploma.
Yes.
Parents, did you hear that? I mean, seriously.
Yes.
So you're talking about under 20 years old, 20,
Yes.
21 years old, making $70,000.
Yes.
Without any student loan debt.
No student loan debt.
Without any student loan
We were
debt.
able to speak with a young lady who she came out and through our CTE program, and she let us know that she was offered a job, and she was able to pay for full college outright, no loans,
Wow.
and still have money to move out and live on her own and enter the middle class. I mean, because
Wow.
that's really what we're talking about.
Absolutely.
So we're talking about our students being able to come out and be
Absolutely.
enter the middle class
Middle
and
class.
high wage earners.
So what is your message to the parents as we wrap up? Why should they contact you guys?
Because career and technical education of today is not the voc tech of yesterday.
That's good. That's a good
And
message.
what we offer is rigor, and what we offer are skills that actually propel and enhance a student's instructional experience. I would like parents to know that CTE is an educational strategy that can be used to prepare the students
Absolutely.
to go above and beyond their dreams and to pursue their passion.
Absolutely. Well, we're so excited that you were able to come on the show
Absolutely.
and help raise awareness about this wonderful program that PGCPS has. Parents, if you know your child go right ahead and do the information, do the research and find out. So in our next segment, we will have Dr. Cadet's colleague, Ms. Lateefah Durant, share some more exciting information about another groundbreaking program that will position our children to succeed. So stay tuned, we'll be right back.
So how was work?
It was 1,300 hours. My math class from 302 was in the trenches. Davy Roth had it the worst. Fractions were coming at him left and right. He just didn't get the damn things. 2 days ago, I tried to teach him what 1/4 of 1/2 was using different sizes of blocks. Yesterday, I tried again by dividing up pizza. Both missions failed.
Oh no.
But today, I was ready. I created a combat math game where the only way to beat the enemy is to out-fraction them. Davy conquered every last denominator. My game was so successful, the principal is deploying it to math squadrons all over the school.
Anywho, how was your day?
Oh, today my boss treated the office to salad wraps.
Salad wraps.
I know.
Welcome back to the Career and College Matters show, where we talk about important topics surrounding today's career and college concerns. Joining me on this segment is my dear colleague and friend, Ms. Lateefah Durant. Ms. Durant serves as the Career and Technical Education Coordinator for Prince George's County Public Schools. The Career and Technical Education Department serves over 8,000 students and provides over 40 career options for high school students to earn industry certifications and college credits. As part of her CTE work, Ms. Durant manages the district's Registered Apprenticeship Program, P-Tech program, and the Venture Philanthropy Partners Investment. Ms. Durant remains committed to helping youth and young adults in Prince George's County discover their purpose, pursue their passion, and transform dreams into reality. Thank you, Ms. Durant, for being here, and welcome to the Career and College Matters show.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, awesome. So I know that you have another groundbreaking program in your department, which is the Explorer Summer Camp. Can you tell us a little bit about it and how parents can get signed up for it?
Absolutely. So our Career Explorer Summer Camp is an opportunity for parents and students to learn about our career and technical education programs that we offer in the district. Okay. Students are able to try on, so to speak, a couple of our CTE programs, whether that's our cosmetology program, a culinary program, carpentry program, to give them an idea of what it's like to actually work in that field and what it's like to be a part of our CTE programs.
Wow, that's awesome. So it's offered over the summer, basically.
It's offered over the summer for a couple of weeks in July, and the program is going to be offered at Crossland High School, where we offer a number of our CTE programs.
Okay. Now, is there any kind of compensation for them, or is it just for credit base, or? You know.
There's no compensation to participate in the summer camp, but as a parent of a student, not having to pay for summer camp is always a benefit. And we also provide transportation for the students who are participating in the summer camp as well.
And how many years have you been doing this in your department?
This is actually our second year offering the summer camp. We started last summer, and it's really an initiative to bring exposure to the great CTE programs that we have to offer, so that students and parents can become familiar, so that when they're of age, they will choose to participate in one of our CTE programs. It also includes elements where students can do career exploration, so they can figure out what it is that they're truly passionate about.
Awesome. And so do you think these programs, by the time they get this type of exposure in the summer camp, that it will help them to find their path and then also, you know, consider being career ready and taking these types of pathways?
Absolutely. One of the first things we do in the camp is allow our students to take a career interest assessment so they can determine what their career interest areas might be. Then they get to explore a couple of different areas throughout the 2 weeks and get that exposure, as well as at the end of the program, parents and students have an opportunity, as well as their friends, to come and see all the great work that they've done throughout the summer camp.
Wow, that's awesome. And so how many students are enrolled this year?
This year we have about 140 or so students that have registered for our Career Explorer Summer Camp, and we have about another 50 that have signed up for our Project Lead the Way Math Mastery Camp. Okay. And so the Math Mastery Camp is actually preparing students who are going into our STEM-based CTE programs so that they can be sure they have the mathematics skills to excel once they begin that program.
Wow, that's awesome. So then once they complete the program, is the hope to do what? For them to continue it in the next academic school year, or?
The hope is that by gaining this exposure and having this experience with our career and technical education programs, one, that students are able to identify what their passion is and that they would then choose to participate in a program in the future.
And why do you think it's so important for young, because that's one of your life work, to help young people. Why do you think it's so important for young people, even in high school, to kind of understand or to find their passion and pursue their purpose?
Absolutely. So we tend to impart to our children what we think they should pursue or what we would like them to study. And this is an opportunity for students to discover on their own, to take some time and to have some self-reflection, to think about what is it that I'm interested in and to try it on. And if they find that that's not the career field for them, that's fine too. It gives them an opportunity to check that off the list and try the next career field that they might have an interest in. And so it's important that we provide our young people with opportunities to discover careers that they may not have even known existed before. We offer programs like Homeland Security and Environmental Science, Pre-Law and Social Justice, Pre-Engineering, Pharmacy Technician, and the list goes on and on. And so the possibilities are quite endless for our students.
And as I was talking to your colleague, Dr. Cadet, these are hidden gems, and they don't need to remain hidden anymore because these are resources. We're paying our tax dollars for it. I mean, you guys are doing an amazing job making it available. So we just hope that, parents will take advantage of these opportunities because as you and I know, you know your child better than anyone else. So why not, put them on a path that will allow them to succeed. So what is your message to parents about your program and why they should sign up?
Well, I guess the message about our program, and not just the Career Explorers program or the Math Mastery program, is about our programs in general, is that our students are leaving our programs with industry certifications, with licenses, with practical world experience, and many of our programs also offer college credit. And so we want parents to know that career and technical education is a viable option for their child on their path to self-sufficiency. As a parent, we want our students and our young people to be self-sufficient. As community members, we want them to contribute to society and to the workforce. As employers, we want to make sure that we're hiring top talent. And so our career and technical education programs prepare students for those opportunities.
Absolutely. And how can parents contact you regarding these programs?
Absolutely. The Career and Technical Education Department website is www.pgcps.org/CTE, and our phone number is 301-669-6012. We're always glad to hear from our parents, our community partners, and providing them with information and assistance on how to get connected.
Awesome. All right, in our final segment, we will feature two amazing PGCPS students who will share their career goals and apprenticeship experience with us. You don't want to miss their inspiring stories, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.
There's a lot of fear in coming back to school. I wasn't sure if I could do it. I'm a 40-year-old man that walked in there to get his high school diploma. It was very hard for me, but the teachers, the counselors, they help you. One of the teachers was Miss Araceli. Miss Araceli, she gave me direction. Every single time I had a question, she'll put down whatever she's doing and she'll come over and she'll sit there with you until you get it.
Thank you, Ms. Araceli. I know you make a difference in people's lives because of the person and teacher you are.
I wanted to be here because I wanted to thank you for helping me get a beautiful gift. 50% of getting your high school diploma is walking through those doors. The other 50% is doing the work. Getting your high school diploma, it is a life-changing experience. It really is.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Welcome back to the Career and College Matters show, where we talk about important topics surrounding today's career and college concerns. Joining me in this final segment are two rising seniors, Alex Barrientos-Ayala, who is a 16-year-old student at Bladensburg High School, and Tatianna Bigesby, who is a 17-year-old student at Crossland High School. Welcome, Alex, and welcome, Tatianna. So tell our viewing audience, why did you decide to register for this program? I guess we could start with you, Tatianna.
Honestly, I saw it as an opportunity, to just put my name out there, learn a skill, just further me in life, really, because people don't really know, but this is what we need. This is a program that we need to, really get out here.
Wow, that's very deep what you just said, that you need it, and you're a young person speaking on behalf of other young people, so I'm glad to hear that. What about you, Alex? Why did you decide to register?
Oh, being honest, my sister told me, since I work with my dad doing drywall and stuff.
Okay.
Like, she was like, this is a good opportunity. This can, like, help me in life. So I was like, why not? Take the chance.
Yeah, absolutely. So you completed your first year, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now you're going to your second year. What I find so amazing about this program is, and I know we shouldn't always think about the money part of it, but you got to tell our audience and tell the other young people, you're 17, right? 17 years old. So you just got your first paycheck, from what I understand. How much are you making per hour again?
$15 an hour.
$15 at 17. Wow, that's amazing. And Alex, same thing for you as well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow. You know how it is, right? Okay, and that was only for what, 1 week?
1 week.
1 week. So in the next paycheck, you get two pay periods. Well, no, I'm sorry, 2 weeks worth of pay. So, and again, it's not always about money. It's about finding your passion. So, again, you said that you signed up because it's an opportunity. You need this. Tatianna, tell us, you being a female, going into a male-dominated industry, what did your parents say to you when you said you were going to do this?
My mom said, just do nursing. And I said, no, we're going to switch it up.
Wow.
We're going to switch it up. I'm going to do masonry because I want to be an architect, and having an extra skill, I'm just bound to probably make my own prices and know more when I get on the scene, Instead of regular architects where they just draw it out, I'd be able to tell them all the measurements, how to build, really just go deep into it and really know what I'm doing.
So you sound strategic about it. It's like you sound like a planner, like you just are trying to really put all these pieces together. Okay, nothing wrong with that. And what about you, Alex?
I wanted to be an architectural engineer too.
Okay.
The same path,
Okay, so you're doing masonry, and you're doing what again?
Carpentry.
Carpentry, okay. And so what is your experience with the program so far? How do you like it? I mean, you have to juggle school, you got to juggle work. Welcome to the world of being a young adult.
Well, juggling school and work hasn't really been a problem because we started in the summertime, but it's just the factor of us actually having a real life job and having to wake up early, and now technically we're considered PGCPS employees, so that means our teachers are our coworkers, which is, I think that's so cool. Yes.
Okay, so they're your coworkers.
I know, I just be like, hey,
Okay.
But yeah,
I got a paycheck too, right?
You got paid today? I did too. But yeah, it's honestly been smooth. No bumpy roads or anything so far. I'm not gonna say there isn't gonna be any, but so far it's been smooth.
Okay. In the previous segment, I spoke with one of your colleagues, an administrator, Dr. Cadet, and he was saying that you know, that you guys can actually end up earning anywhere from $35,000 to $70,000 a year by the time you're 20 years old? Like, seriously? So then you going on into these paths, how do you feel, you know, given the fact that there's all this pressure to go to college and here it is, you're taking these routes, these pathways? I mean, do you feel like you're missing out, or do you still feel like this is the right thing for you?
Sometimes when I think about it, I think like, wow, if I take the 2-year college that they're offering after high school, I may miss out the college experience of my friends. You know, instead of going in with them, I probably would go with somebody else. I don't know, but it's just you have to do what's best for you. What's going to really, you know, what's going to really be better.
You sound like an old soul or something. Like you really just think this stuff out. But that's good. I mean, you have to be passionate about what you do. Nothing wrong with that. And same question for you, Alex.
Yeah, being honest right now, I'm seeing how it is, if I like it or not, to see if I want to like further on my career with carpentry. Right now I'm enjoying it because my boss, right, he's actually letting me do hands-on stuff right now. So he's letting me measure, cut, and actually see how like different options on like what to do in certain situations. So right now I'm intrigued. So I'm like, this is pretty fun, you know. But like, you know, as time goes on, things might change. Like, you know, I'm still young. I have like, per se, opportunities still coming. Because
we have options.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
You know, if I'm still doing sports, so I'm like.
Yeah, tell us about that. So you have this pathway, you can take this apprenticeship route, and then you have, you know, the sports pathway, both of you, if I'm not mistaken. So tell us what that's like. I mean, what does it feel like you have to make these decisions about what to do next?
So I was saying how I got offered a wrestling scholarship after I graduate. So right now I'm like deciding if, you know, I take that scholarship or, you know, continue on PGCC, get my journeyman's license.
Okay.
So I'm debating right now. I'm going more towards my journeyman's license since, you know, I have something, you know, as a backup plan per se. And if like things change on, I can still go to college or, you know.
You're still young, like you said. You're still young. So what's your message to other young people, you know, your peers, about considering and taking advantage of, like you said, these opportunities? Why should they consider it?
I would say just do it. Don't listen to your friends saying, oh, come work with me here, it's gonna be more fun. Oh, you know, just little stuff like that. Because I know how kids are these days. They want us to do the stuff that's in. No, you need to think outside the box.
There you go.
And you need to just be out there. Everyone's looking for something to be done. And we're the new generation, so we're going to be out here building these things, making these things, and people are going to need us.
Absolutely.
We're not going to be out, no offense, we're not going to be out here, you know, just chilling, sitting on our butts.
Absolutely.
That's what most kids, teenagers end up doing, and you just need to be that one kid that takes your stride and
thinks outside the box. Okay, Alex, with you, what's your message real quickly?
For me, I would just say, just try it out, you know. If you end up liking it, you know, continue with the path. If not, at least you got some like background information, like the basics.
Absolutely.
In case, you know, some situation happens to your house or something like
Gotcha.
that you have the knowledge and wisdom to.
Thank you so much. You guys represent PGCPS very well, and we're so glad that you're here. So, well, that's our show for today. We want to thank our studio guests, Dr. Jean Paul, Cadet, Miss Lateefah Durant, Alex, and Tatianna. And we also want to thank our amazing PGCPS staff, our teachers and administrators. You guys are doing an amazing job. Our crew here at PGC TV, and especially you, our viewing audience. We hope you found the information that we shared useful and valuable. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to do what you love and love what you do. Bye for now.